You guys still here?
How is Dojima-san doing?
His wound...
Any luck with your What the hell? No.
Nanako-chan! Nanako-chan! Can you hear us? Your big brother's here with you. Just hang in there. Where's Dojima-san?
We're calling for him right now.
How's Nanako?
Doctor.
Big Bro. I'm scared. Big Bro. Dad and Annie.
Nanako! Nanako!
I'm sorry, sir.
No.
Damn it! Damn it!
Nana-chan.
We did everything we could, but we still couldn't figure out what caused this.
Ah!
Nanako-chan.
Dojima-san, what's with that? Huh? What's wrong, everyone? Hmm? Huh? Wait, is Nanako-chan... But then, where did Dojima-san go? Wait a sec.
Senpai! Senpai! Dojima-san might have gone... Adachi-san said he was admitted to...
You transported him to the same hospital?
What are you getting mad at me for? This is the biggest hospital, and he's in no condition to be moved. I can't...
Just tell us where... Dojima-san's on his way, ain't he? You don't know...
Kanji-kun.
Hold on.
Cough it up!
Top floor in the second surgical ward. Furthest room back. But...
I was always watching. It happened in my world. Even though I was the only teddy, I...
let go of me.
Like we said.
Permission? Who gave him permission? The hell with you all! Why is he... Give me back Nanako! She's... Call it... Let go of...
Holy crap! Quick, get him to his room. I'll go alert.
Dojima-san.
His only daughter's dead.
Dojima-san probably knew. Damn it. He killed Senpai. And the bastard's gonna walk away without...
That's not right. Why?
You have your life, and...
It's your fault that...
I...
12 o'clock. Hey, isn't this...
I failed to save her. It's because you...
Another Namat... How? The real one's right...
No. Come to think of it, Namatame never and we didn't witness his shadow returning to his body as a persona either. Perhaps that's why we're seeing this.
What the... I failed. But it wasn't my fault. And the law can't touch me anyway. What?
Is that what Then... He wasn't deranged or anything. He knew what he was doing.
To hell with the law! I won't ever forgive what you...
This... Huh? Stop. Or do you want us to do something? Something fitting?
Kanji...
Do whatever you want. You hate... I don't care either way. But you're different. I'll continue saving people. It's my mission.
Mission?
My God.
Please, stop.
He wants us to stop.
We can't let this...
Still...
No way I'm gonna walk out.
I understand.
This must be a luxury suite. Why, with something like this in the room, this man could escape at any time. Although once he enters,
Wait a second. Are you...
You just gonna turn your back and walk...
That's... But... What's gotten into you, God? This is crazy! How can we do something like...
Cheer! Everyone, if we're gonna do this, now is... At this rate, the guy's gonna get off the hook, and he'll go... You just heard what the... If that happens, it'll be just like Nanako-chan and Senpai. Who knows how many innocent I can't let... Someone close to me died. Her killer can't... There's no way I can do that! It's just...
But...
All we have to do is push him inside the TV. That's it.
Just push him inside?
If any of you want no part in this, just leave the room. As for me, nothing could make me forgive. What do you want? We don't have time to wait. If we don't do this now, the cops will come back. What are you trying to say? Something we don't know. What don't we know? But we just heard the guy's true feelings on TV! What did... I don't know. Either he's begging for his life, or he freaked out from seeing his other side. Who gives a damn? Why the hell are you so cold about this?
I didn't think we'd end up like this. I mean,
How the hell can you... Are you okay with what...
Of course! But can you look me in the eye and say you're okay? It's just like how you feel right now. That you can't turn... We're not gonna sit back and watch while our friend becomes a murderer, you...
To kill someone because they killed someone first. But if you have it in you to be this angry for someone who was close to you, that's something you can...
so we leave it to the cop.
Even if we can't trust them, it's Dojima-san and his fellow officers' fight to convict the suspect.
I'm proud that I could That's why I don't want to make this terrible situation. I want to keep going to school with you all. I don't want what... So what if there's another crime? Nothing has happened yet. Then why is...
Nothing's happened yet. Let's go back.
Oh, there they are. Nanako-chan came around.
Nanako-chan's alive?
Are you...
It's very rare to be resuscitated after but until I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't say for sure how well she'll recover from here on. Still, Nanako-chan's a fighter.
So this is... You're actually
Nanako-chan... Oh my god!
This is amazing!
Miracles do happen.
I didn't know what I was gonna do! Come on! Stop crying, you two!
Wait a second, where's Teddy? I noticed he didn't come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
You're right. That's weird. I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
Teddy, where did you go?
I'm going back to my own. It's not easy to live there. I'm really, really thankful for everything all of you did for me. Well,
And now, a story on the serial kidnapping, and defendant Taro Namatame has confessed to committing the However, he continues to flatly deny his involvement in the first 2 murders. Namatame also maintains his strange insistence that with so much unknown regarding his motives and methods, many are hoping. Up next is our Fog.
Fog is still covering the town, but it should soften some. Today and tomorrow, we'll see fairly light amounts of fog, as usual. If you have travel plans...
It's almost time for your train. Too bad Nanako couldn't leave the hospital in time to say goodbye. A little more time and maybe feel free to come visit any time, okay? There's nothing more I can do. I might end up testifying in court, but otherwise, I don't imagine he'll get that harsh of a sentence given the evidence. Hey, it's only been a year since you got here. What do you think about your time here? Are you satisfied? I see. We can leave. Well, we should get going. Come on. Hey, thanks.
You really are leaving us. You know, it was overdue quick.
It's going to get boring without you around, Senpai.
You will visit, won't you?
We'll come immediately if anything happens on your end. Be sure to take good care of yourself.
Take care. Keep in touch, okay? I'll reserve a room for you at the Amagi Inn the next time you come.
Well, I'll see ya. You really helped us out with lots of stuff. Thanks, partner.
In case something like this happened, the details.
Just tell us.
You have your luck.
It's your. My.
We don't. Well, I already. Are you even getting? Missing? Like what exactly? Damn it, I've heard enough of this bull. Are we doing this or?
He's right.
I'm
Hey,
What's there to miss with a sick?
hey! After what happened to Nanako,
I realize now that we've heard almost nothing from Nam. There's no denying that this man, but other than that point, the rest comes from our assumptions. I won't deny that we were blinded by the heat of the moment.
But yeah, the guy, whatever reason he had, there's no doubt about it was him who put. How can we possibly understand?
Failing to understand and... Truthfully, not all the hitches that were nagging at me have been answered. We'll have to see what he can... Though it appears he's in...
True. Dealing with him. Damn it. But you better remember this. I'll do anytime, anywhere, anything. Jeez. How the... Then again... All right. Let's go.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves. Yeah.
I'll think as hard as.
We all know. Come on.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry. guys?
Oh,
We were... The police officers outside seem... If Namatame were to escape, it would be a...
Oh, I see. We'll tighten security from now on, and I'll arrange for him to be transported. So, if you guys can keep quiet...
How is he, Doctor?
He seems fine for now. Outside.
Understood.
We should go. So what's this?
To tell the truth, why did he start killing people?
well, he said himself it. So he killed his lover in order to see.
The police speculated the first murder was related to the... But everything in his testimony and his bearing, no matter what they looked at, they found nothing suspicious. If he truly is twisted enough to believe that murder is a means of saving people...
Maybe he faked it real well. Or maybe he started out with a normal motive and got a taste.
No, if that were the case, his motive for killing that announcer would... Namatame and his wife were separated at the... Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him. Hiragi also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano. Their relationship was known and was not strained to the point of murder. There's simply no motive in the affair. The police invested a great deal of effort into investigating this point. Therefore, we have no convincing motive for Namatame to kill Mayumi Yamano. Although her name was written in Namatame's own diary.
His reason for...
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with.
Oh, this.
Hey, we could hear you in there. This is a hospital.
Oh, there you are. Oh. Please come with me immediately.
Huh? What's going on?
What are you waiting for? Hurry, go!
Where am I? Is this Teddy's world? This doesn't quite feel like it, though. I remember being at the hospital. That's right. I couldn't do... Why do I even exist? I couldn't keep my promise. I lost my reason to be there. That's it. I remember now. So, it was true. God said, what should I...
Oh, there they are. Nanako-chan came around.
Huh? What did you just... Not...
Are you serious?
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs but until I know why she collapsed in the first place, Still, Nanako-chan's a fighter, and she's trying...
So this isn't a joke? You're actually telling the truth?
Nanako-chan.
Oh my...
You all should go. I'll speak with Dojima-san tomorrow about Nanako-chan's treatment. It's rather chilly outside. If it starts snowing, be careful not to catch a cold.
Wait a second, where's Teddy? I noticed he didn't come.
I figured he wouldn't move.
Teddy.
Oh yeah, he has a cell with him. Wait, I'll try calling him up once we're outside.
Couldn't save Mayumi. And that girl too. I couldn't.
Huh? What's the matter?
I can't reach him. Did that stupid bear forget to charge the battery?
We took a quick look around the hospital, but there's no...
Oh! Hey, you're right. Wow, it doesn't look that pretty, though, because of this...
I guess this makes it the first snow of the year. It's freezing. Hey, Yosuke, if you find Teddy, don't forget to...
I know. Let's meet up at the special... Man, that Ted... I hope he just went back home by himself. He's probably fine. Well, see you tomorrow.
It's been quite some time. Do not be alarmed. You are... Now then, do you believe you'll be able... With this being the precise destination of this vehicle, if we continue driving blindly, we may end up well, why don't we take... It was for that... We are experiencing the world.
Failing to understand and failing...
All right, let's go ahead.
If we leave any unanswered questions...
I'll think as... Come on. Right.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well.
We'll be parked for the moment.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life. Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream. Some travel fast. Some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down
The state of this room. Perhaps this may be a time.
Teddy's missing. I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere. Yeah, me too. Rise and the others are checking inside the TV. We're meeting pretty soon.
It's no use, man.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. I wish I could do better.
Ted. Don't tell me. We told him over and over that he could stay. I guess that's all. He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down.
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. It won't be long before Namatame. We must hurry, or we will miss our...
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but...
Let's quickly review. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano, the announcer, and Saki-san. From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them. After that, there were multiple attempted murders. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
When I hear you put it like that, sounds...
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsu...
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have... That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the... Sane or insane?
When he talks about saving people, I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing...
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior, and said that the other side is a...
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! What do you think, Senpai? If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there's
something I've been wondering about. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too." So, if he saved, wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense. And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV. Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just think...
The possibility that he truly...
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai in that announcement. Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change that... Or what? You think someone else was involved? Her alibi? Wasn't it airtight right from the... How could she kidnap people and throw them into TVs if... But that points straight at Morning letter? Oh yeah.
If Namatomi's the killer, he must have been the one who...
Let's review them. Yes, that's right.
Isn't that kinda odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff?
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make... If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like, I'll put in and...
Hey, could... Yeah, it's almost like...
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver if someone else wrote it.
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other...
So, Namatame really was...
Everything is exactly the... In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first 2 cases when the victims died. If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. It all seems to suggest that someone else...
Someone else? It wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai in the...
We can't say... We urgently need to speak with...
How though? After what happened yesterday...
I have a... But there's no time to wait.
Hey, this...
I'm a consultant. I'd like a few words.
This is Unit 252. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah. Well, I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation. Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy.
I'd like him to accompany me. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation.
Huh? Detective
I'll vouch for...
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with... We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Detective Adachi is busy This is Unit 252. Huh?
There's something...
There's something about a suspicious object.
Ah, well, you should back up your colleagues downstairs. A disturbance in a hospital lobby after...
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave...
I knew they were undermanned, but I...
Wow!
There's nothing much inside that suspicious, so he won't be...
All right, and now's our chance to...
Namatame-san. It's tempting to think that you were the culprit, and to be honest, there are many in this but we are here to learn the truth.
Huh? No. If nobody saves them, that's why.
Me?
They were... I couldn't...
Then tell me, after discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized thus to save her from that fate, you couldn't let her be killed. So you threw her into the TV, and you repeated the process as more in... It all falls... His body is weak, but his mind is sound.
Yeah, but if the stuff...
There's another killer who...
Indulge us in a...
I didn't know. I never thought it... I have...
As I...
You... Did they find him? Did they find the one who did... Mayumi...
Please calm down. We know... In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand...
We did blame you for... But now I think we can accept whatever you got to...
Please, tell us everything you...
You're willing... All right. Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal, and I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all. Mayumi, where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows, and forced to... I caused her so much trouble. I lost the will and energy to do... Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me. Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down. And all of a sudden... Mayumi? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was... Mayumi? When I reached out, unthinkingly, to touch her, my arm disappeared. I was so shocked that I was so scared. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on this. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi, and not just that. I was dumbstruck. But later on, was it not a dream? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, and I confirmed. So that image, was it? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned...
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about... I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was... But then Mayumi appeared on it. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I had lost my job, and I wanted to know. Then, on another rainy night, she looked like she was calling for help. The first thing that came into my mind was...
And that was...
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the... And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next... So I desperately kept watching. I was then, little by little...
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the... I met that girl when I delivered a pack. After agonizing over it, I just... But that same night... She looked as if she was peeing and... That's why I warned her. Why won't... Come on! The next day... I knew she was going to be murdered. I blamed myself, thinking there was no one who depended on me. Mayumi was the only one who but she was murdered. I was beside myself.
You really...
Yes. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her.
I think I can
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidates. She was a big-name announcer. But she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. She gave... Soon after Saki-san was found dead, that was... She'll be kidnapped next, and murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. My opponent was a murderer who left no clue. I thought hard about what I could... I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, we'll save her then. The girl inside the TV looked as if she... And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go... Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? The girl inside the... And I thought, no matter what kind of place, once things calmed down, if she's inside, it felt as if everything... Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power? Was it my... But there was a... If I explained the situation to the victim, it seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. Or so... Mayumi...
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save...
Mission? Give me a break! You never...
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me. I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large... I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect... But... Are you...
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been... It was my friends here.
I had a feeling. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself...
You refer to Nanako.
The police were after me, but I still felt I needed to do everything. That's why I... But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place. I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew. You couldn't even get out of that place.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place.
See? Wait, are you talking...
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved, but in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say... But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been... I thought I was going insane. And you know the rest.
You really were.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. I always wanted to enter the world of politics. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary. I never doubted what I saw on TV and believed everything was as I wanted. I didn't think for myself at all. Thought I'm the... I suppose so. I have no intentions of running away from my crime. Kidnapping is already a serious crime.
The Midnight Channel and the other world? You can we must have. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving. The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their death.
I'm such a joke. I'm sorry.
What are you all crammed in here?
My apologies.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You...
It's all... It was another party who
Now get up! I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen. Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. This was the last place we saw Ted.
How can he flake out like this when we
The police consider the matter closed. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and
But it's been over 6 months.
I know, but we can't give up. And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've... Let's split up and talk to people. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out. seriously pooped.
Life's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
That's not what I meant, but then again, I guess we might. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
Ugh. Let's share what we learned. So, there really was no new information.
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't. But otherwise.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the date.
Yeah, that or the... I asked around about Teddy too, but no... Gee, I wonder where...
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new...
Without any new data to work with, but there must be someone in town. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano. As well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before... It's snowing. No wonder it's...
Ugh, it's freezing out here. Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my Hey, is it snow? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it. What's the matter? Huh? What about?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police? It would certainly explain the lack of witness. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known him. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage.
Huh. Well, if you think... But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective. Are we really on the right track?
Actually, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that...
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination.
It's cold.
Adachi's? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be...
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl. I found out this afternoon, but I thought, you know, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the kid.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case. It's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong...
Then you think he had something else on his...
And that something is what connects those two victims. Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, oops, I said too much and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
This is still only a tentative theory. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get... Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, Whoa. Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital. We must head there.
Huh? What are you guys doing here? Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs...
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan, don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Adachi, there's been a lot of noise.
Dojima-san, Namatame's already been relocated.
You did what? Who authorized that?
Give me a break.
Those first two murders, his motives are shaky and his alibi. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job. You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing?
We came to confirm...
The time the... I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was months and months ago, too. Why wouldn't I question her? She discussed... But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once. Was that all you wanted to ask? Warning?
The one that was delivered to his house.
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that. And what with... besides... Jeez, what are you asking me? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's what... And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is? I'm going back.
Just one more thing. We know for certain now that the first two murders... Someone... Adachi-san.
I have no idea.
'Cause we think...
What? That's ridiculous. We already know Namatame's the one who...
What did you just say?
Put them all in. What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been before I didn't know why, only that it sounded wrong. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow, then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no... What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy!
Wait, you son of a bitch! Adachi! Ah, damn it! Adachi!
damn it!
I contacted security, so he must be still...
He's still here?
That...
For heaven...
Sorry.
Do you even want to get better? Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused?
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would, but could he have...
Yeah. If he's the killer, he can go through.
You mean he went in through...
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere...
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he is... If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that...
Damn. So it...
I think it's too dangerous. We're not 100% positive he used this TV. And on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from... It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush...
Where? Sensei? I see. There are so many things, but I've been thinking all this time, but I couldn't find the answer. Humans live in the other world. From the beginning, I was just a shadow in... You're always... That day at the hospital, as soon as I thought that, shadows can't stay in the human... I walked and walked, but there was just when I started thinking that I couldn't go, and then... My world is a place shaped by... One day, a shadow living in that world awake, but humans and shadow... So he made himself forget. He wanted peace, and that... What the other Teddy said before, no matter how much I'm just a shadow that took it. It would have been better if I had... One day, when you meet tell her. Huh? Really? Nana-chan. Wow. I'm glad that I couldn't... What a string. It's not like my world. Could this be your dream? Uh-huh. But what am I supposed... But I don't know what to look for. No matter how hard I think, but I do understand. But this is your place. It could.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the. This is a room for guests. Shadows, mere fragments broken. The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped. Return. Well now, this vehicle is still on its journey. Mark.
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
You are every inch the guest I had. Now, I am.
We'll be waiting.
How did it go?
No.
Oh, that annoying little furball. Just when
We have no choice.
Whoa. Look how dense this.
What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. I think we'd better give me a sec to try find.
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting...
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. And I heard more people are falling ill. I wonder what's
I sense him.
Are you serious?
Hold on.
So he did come to this side. Well, that settles it. There's virtually no... Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this...
Then maybe we'll... Man, where is that?
Well, I can say... And I know Adachi is here, but Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
This place. I see. But it really doesn't matter. Nana-chan.
Teddy? It is you, Teddy. I heard...
Hold on!
It seems she's a...
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say...
It could be that her frankly miraculous... Even unconscious, people are capable...
My voice. And theirs too. Everyone.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand. We're doing our best, but it's still...
Unknown.
Well, if anything happens...
If I'm an unknown being, then... So all I have to do... Nana-chan's doing her best. I'm just a shadow. So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do. I can't just... That's why I can't... Right. Hang in there, Nana-chan.
It's no use. I can only tell that it... Rise-chan! If only Teddy was...
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now?
But he was always there to support me.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around.
He's lighthearted and always...
I'm alright. The fog's so dense.
Why don't we call it a day?
I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued... Moreover, it's almost nighttime.
Damn it! We came so...
I know he's... What's wrong with me? Teddy?
You... I'm...
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad! You're so late!
Are you faking?
No, stupid!
Sorry. I want to help you.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things.
A shadow?
Yup. Shadows are everyone.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet.
But in the end, I did everything I could, but instead, I'm sorry.
It's no big deal. I mean, we weren't expecting much. And about you being a shadow, we pretty much figured...
Huh? What are you... Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways? No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow!
So what's the problem with being
It's true that you may have been, but you now possess... A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes... Doesn't it follow, then, that you must... Whether the ego masters its shadow, or the shadow awakens... The only difference I see is the order in which the...
Oh, Teddy's...
You keep trying to figure out who you are. You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See?
Thank you!
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right? You fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol either. Gee, stop crying, will ya? While you were gone, we figured out who murdered... It was...
Huh? Dachi? That total goofball? Whoa! I didn't notice at all. But you all know him.
Like I said, we're...
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, guy.
All right. Now that the band's back together, let's...
It's been a while, but... give it a if Risei-chan couldn't find him, I really doubt I do smell a Dachi baby in here, but the fog...
Teddy.
When you look at me with those eyes, this is my time to shine! Ooh, I'm getting...
Teddy? Hey, quit wandering around. You...
Huh?
Is it Itachi?
How do I put it? It's kinda hazy, but
I don't get it.
very But that, if I remember right, that's where Sensei, Yosuke, and Chie...
When we first... Oh, you mean that creepy-ass room where...
Yep.
Teddy!
It was just dumb luck. It's because that's where I first sensed Sensei and the others. That's why it kinda smells...
Oh, wait. Did you say wasn't that the room where Yosuke had to go to the bathroom and...
Huh? You're saying he peed his pants there?
Ew, I don't want to hear it!
Oh, you lie so bad! Dude, I did not piss my pants! Quit spreading random rumors about stuff like that.
Well, it happened.
Okay, guys, enough fun.
I haven't heard you crack up in a while, though I really wonder sometimes about your sense of humor.
That damn bitch. I noticed her first, and she just had to run off and have an affair. Who's there? Oh, it's you guys. You're very persistent. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not lying your way out of this one. Answer us!
It was an accident. She started struggling. What else was I supposed to do? I called her out to the lobby because I wanted to ask her something.
Who are you? And what's this something important you called me out here for?
What they say on the news isn't true, is it? All that talk about you having an affair and whatnot, it's all a lie.
Why do I have to explain myself to you?
I see. So you don't deny it. You caught my eye. But it turns out you're another worthless bitch.
What's wrong with you?
Don't make me call for help!
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up! I think you need to see what it's like to fear for your life. It'll get your head straight.
What are you going to do? No!
She fell in. Wow! So people can go completely inside! Good thing for me, no one else was around there in the middle of...
That happened in our lobby?
I learned about the Midnight Channel through some rumor. You hear a lot of fishy stories like that on the Force. But it was pure coincidence that I touched the screen and discovered my power. I burst out laughing when I found out. I knew right away that this was going to be interesting.
So you tested it out on Mayumi Yamano?
Nah, it was nothing like that. I'm a very sincere fellow. I was just trying to punish the stupid bitch a little for betraying me. Yeah, putting them inside the TV was never the plan. But you know, both Mayumi and that dippy high school girl struggled for no reason.
Then you were responsible.
Saki? Oh yeah, her name was Saki Konishi, or something like that. At first I just called her in because of work-related stuff, her being the one who and naturally, if there was any chance she'd seen something, so I was all set to be a nice guy to her.
What's this about anyways? Didn't you call me in for more questions?
Well, we'll get to that. But you know, I saw you this afternoon. You were getting pretty cozy with that Namatame. Huh. So I'm not— Well, I know how to deal with girls like you.